Mortal Shell. So this game, actually, Josie sent me a video from Easy Allies. I recommend everyone go check that out. Um, so let's check that out. All right. So, what is Mortal Shell? Well, Mortal Shell is a Souls-like game. Now, that doesn't mean anything to everyone, but basically, it's a game that resembles Dark Souls. So let's take a look at it. So I'm going to tell you everything we know about the game, and then towards the end, I'm going to tell you how to register to get in on the beta. So first off, the game is an action RPG like Dark Souls. It's extremely similar to Dark Souls. So even the loading screens and the item descriptions are they look like they came from a Dark Souls game. So maybe that's a little too far. It depends on you. I think maybe they should make some things a little bit more unique to their own game, but that's just what they want to do. So I mean, look at this. This looks like Dark Souls right here. I mean, you can't get any closer. So here's the thing. This is everything we know. So the game's just like Dark Souls. It's a very difficult game. You can inhabit different bodies, and they're called they're mortal shells. They're shells. So what does that mean? Well, it's just a clever way of changing classes. So from what I've seen, they revealed two shells. There's a soldier shell and a thief shell. Obviously, they're going to have much more. They're probably going to have like a mage. They're probably going to have like a barbarian. They're probably going to have a ranger or something like that. So you inhabit these shells and you're given the skills of those shells. So what does that mean? So here's like your husk right here. And you go and go until you find a shell that you can inhabit. Once you inhabit the shell, you gain that shell's abilities, okay? So the game is very offensive. You're constantly attacking. And so, yeah, I think this is a shell right here. Yeah, so this is I believe this is a thief shell. All right, so yeah, this is where the game Mortal Shell comes from. So you inhabit this shell, you gain the class abilities of that shell. So each shell has different stamina requirements and a unique talent tree. So there's different mechanics in this game. There's a hardening mechanic, which allows you to like kind of like strengthen your body so that you can take a hit from an enemy. And you stagger them when you do that. And it's on a cooldown. So that's the defensive mechanism of this game, hardening. There's a resolve meter. The resolve meter is the green meter on the bottom left under the red meter, which is your health. The resolve meter, it unlocks a super attack or like kind of like a souped up parry that restores your health. And then you can parry just on the regular. But like Dark Souls, it's very difficult to do. The items are very cryptic. When you pick them up, you don't know what they do. You have to use them, and then you unlock the details to what the item actually does. As you can see, it has a tracking system. See, there's like a white dot in the middle of the characters. You are currently tracking those characters. Without the tracking system, it's very hard to maneuver in this game. So yeah, as you can see, it's very Dark Souls-like. But I mean, it looks promising. I'm definitely going to play it. Um, so this brings me to my next point. How do you play the demo of this game? So I'm going to tell you that. So what you do is on their website, click on play the beta, and I'll put a link for this, and continue to Discord. Now, what happens when you continue to Discord? There's a chat room called Lore Explore or Lore Explore. I don't know. I forget what it's called. But or Lore Explore FAQ or something. But you basically go in there, and there's a picture of your shell in a chalice of light. All right, and so you basically you look at that picture of you in this chalice of light, and then you create a lore about what it is. So you kind of write something like, "Oh, I think this is this," and then you go into their chat room called Lore Explore Chat, and you type exclamation point theory space, and then in one string your theory about what that image is, and you submit it, and they give winners access to the beta. So yeah, that's how you get into the beta. So I did that, and hopefully I get in. You all try it out too, see if you can get in. I'm very excited about this game. I know I think Josie is too, and I mean, I hope I can get in the beta, and I can kind of like tell you all what the game's like. But if not, if you get in, if you played it, if you try it, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm very excited for this game, as well as Demon's Souls remake and Elden Ring. So this is a good year for Dark Souls fans.